Hey there, demons. It's me, your boy. We are here playing some Clock Tower 2. As you can see, we're playing it on a PS3. Uh, we just became a Twitch affiliate. I'm super stoked about it. I've had lots of great support from plenty of people. Um, God, there's just so many names. We've already got some subs. So thank you, Carrot, for your sub with Prime. Seth, your 3 month sub is greatly appreciated. Paul, my boy, thank you for the sub with Prime. Much appreciated. We even gained some followers like while we were offline, which is I've only had that happen once, and it was like right after I had done some stuff. Hey Leonard, how you doing, man? You'll notice the stream looks a little different from the last time you were hanging out. So we need to talk about this clock tower run. I also need to make a slight adjustment for you guys. That's why that looks weird. I'm going to brighten this up just a hair. But let's talk about this run while I'm getting this ready. We goofed up, unfortunately. Oh, nice. Yeah, we just put part 2 on YouTube. So since I'm an affiliate, now one thing that means is I can't upload our streams until until 24 hours have passed. Twitch owns it exclusively for 24 hours. Thank you, Leonard. I'm happy for us because this is a community that we've all built together, and hopefully it continues to grow in a healthy direction. I'm really stoked for it. But we need to talk about this clock tower run. So when I ended session 2, which I think just went live like 45 minutes ago on YouTube because I had it scheduled, we ran into a problem where I got ending G. Kai, thank you so much for the sub, man. I appreciate it. That feels weird to say, like, not even the follow, but the sub. It's much appreciated, my dude. Thank you. So, what happened during that is we got ending G, and from the little bit of research I've done, I'll admit I haven't read, like, super duper into it, we fucked up majorly somewhere. I'm gonna assume probably the hospital. But we're gonna follow a guide because we've already like stumbled our way through this up to this point. So we're gonna follow a guide to get us the A ending. Like here's the endings that we have. We're gonna work on getting the A ending, which is the actual good cleared ending. And then we'll decide whether we want to move to Clock Tower 3, whether we want to move back to Clock Tower 1, because I actually still owe a proper Helen run on that, or maybe something else. So, that's the plan for this stream. We're going to start from the beginning, so that way we know we're on track. That's right, you do get a special badge. You get to rep that you're one of those early subs, which is amazing to see. I love that we're starting to generate badges. You can see that our channel points are the chicky nugs. And we came up with some of these in our Discord yesterday, though I'm still open to ideas. I need to look into emotes because I would like to commission some. And now we can harass you with the channel points. It just keeps getting better. Yeah, I was actually saying that to Kai, but like before we started the recording here, that that's probably the thing I'm most excited about is that you all get channel points, and I think channel points are really fun. So being able to see like what you guys do. It also lets me run some community challenges. I've already got the first one planned, but I figured I'd give you guys a week or two to go ahead and build up some points. So that way you don't have to throw all your points into a community challenge like from the beginning. Give you guys a little bit of time. But let's get into this. We're gonna let cutscenes play. I'm not gonna turn on event skip for anything. And spam hydrate. I think I have hydrate on like a 5-minute cooldown. And if I don't have a drink, I'll have to refund it. But we do have a full glass of water here, so we're good with that. Without any more chatting, I'm gonna drown this bad boy. What's up, Paul? Look at that new shiny badge you got, my dude. Looking good. So let's get this started. We're gonna follow this A rank guide. Got a sword. Oh yeah, he's had that for a minute, but now he's got that awesome first.
She'll be arriving tonight.
Do you really think it's okay having her stay with us?
The children don't know anything.
Getting all them badges.
Everything will be okay. Anyway, Ashley will be home soon. Don't look so worried.
I'm also trying out the stream manager view instead of the default view that I usually use.
That might be Ashley.
Lets me run ads and whatnot.
I'll go and see.
Which I don't really plan on running any, but like if I need to like go pee or something, then I might as well. But thankfully for sub, you don't have to worry about it.
That Maxwell curse is...
Yeah, I don't really plan on running any, like, while we have actual gameplay going. That's gross. It'll always be while I'm like away from the stream for a sec anyways. Chapter 1, Yellow Cursed Doll.
Hello, Uncle Philip, Aunt Catherine, it's Alyssa.
We're gonna have to change one thing when we get out of this cutscene, but I don't want to interrupt cutscenes if I can avoid
What
it.
was that?
So yeah, okay. I figure I'll probably have to explain this a few times tonight. So I did some research, and the problem is with our run that we did, we got ending G. I can't get a better ending on that run. So like what we're doing is I'm following a walkthrough for ending A, so we have a proper playthrough saved. Also, I ended up skipping some stuff last time too, and it was kind of gross. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I'm wanting to stream for quite a while tonight, so I'll probably be here. I want to stay up until about 2 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, we're getting that new stage of Eden here on the 8th.
I wonder what this key goes to.
So yeah, since we're following a guide, we shouldn't really be getting stuck on anything. I hope. As long as the guide doesn't suck. This is that guide I was using on day 1 to finish this chapter up. However, I'm like I've got it up on my iPad here in front of me, so I can just literally follow it step by step. I really want to just like strip this guy down because it asks a lot. So yeah, this will probably take a couple hours. I would say 3 hours probably to get through. But we're just going to try to do the whole game in one stream since we can't progress any further on that one save anyways. The problem, from what I can tell, is that we inspected the samurai in this chapter. So that's why it was killing us in ending G. Like, I'm not going to say that we got that for sure, but I'm pretty sure that that's what happened. Because this guide specifically mentions not to check the samurai. Like, it makes a very special note for it. Can I resume what's already happened in the game? What specifically do you mean, Leonard? Do you mean like skip cutscenes, or do you just want like a recap of what's happened up to this point? Because we just started. The plot, okay.
Oh no, Ashley.
So the plot of the game, wait, did they already want us to drop the amulet?
My amulet?
No.
No, stop.
Alright. In this one, yes. That being said, we're not going to because it's way too easy to skip a cutscene, even if you don't intend to. But yeah, let's talk about the plot. This is only indirectly related to the Clock Tower 1 that we were playing. There's actually a poster for it there in the room. But the plot of this game is that you play as a girl named Alyssa Tate. And you have this dream where you imagine yourself killing your friends. And it just seems so real that like Alyssa goes kind of crazy over it. So she goes to see, I think her uncle. Yeah, it's her uncle, Philip. He works at like a hospital or like a pharmaceutical place. And when you get there, you find out that everybody's gone nuts in this house. And that's pretty much where we're at, actually. So you'll notice that it says Bates for Alyssa's name right now, and that the cursor was a lightning bolt up until I picked up that amulet. The mechanic is that there is a split personality within Alyssa called Bates. And Bates and Alyssa have to work together to survive these scenarios. So there are some things that Alyssa can find and do that Bates can't, and vice versa. Bates is generally for survival, and Alyssa is generally for progression, though sometimes those roles are reversed. Bates is a reference to Norman Bates. So right now we're working on getting the pistol. Yeah, there's body parts all over the house already. And at least from the plot, now, those of us on stream have already been through all this once, actually multiple times, but we already know kind of what's going on at this point. But as far as the story is concerned, Alyssa's totally confused at the moment. Yeah, of course. Happy to get you caught up to speed.
Yeah, how creepy.
So the samurai is chasing us around now, and that's important. Unfortunately, yeah, we never did the samurai stuff. When we played, the samurai stayed still the whole time, and that's why we kept getting ending G. Yeah, this is the first time it's happened to us. The voice acting, they voice act more in this game. I need to get to that door behind the samurai, unfortunately. And like how this works is you have to just take a few minutes for him to like change locations. But he'll show up randomly. He's kind of like Nemesis in Resident Evil 3, where he just kind of shows up and like ruins your day. If he catches you, I'm pretty sure you're fucked. But the guide just says wait a few minutes for him to change locations. But you'll always know he's in the room because of that music. Oh my god, leave already. We are going for the best, the ending A. This is the only ending that has like an actual like full motion video cutscene. That's the ending for this game. It goes all the way from ending A to ending M. But doing this is very important. You actually can't get to that door. Like, I have to get past him because alright, so we're gonna call that the samurai hallway, alright? The two doors. Oh good, he's gone. Yeah, we're going to call this hallway 2 that I have the cursor on now, and this one the upstairs living room. This upstairs living room is connected to the ceremony room and the outside balcony.
Uncle Philip!
Alyssa, you're okay.
Uncle Philip, what happened?
No time to explain now. You've got to hide.
I can't tell you anything. You just gotta hide. Alright, so all we needed in there was just to talk to him. Now we have to go to hallway 2. Which I bet you the samurai is going to be in here. Because I think he can only show up in a couple rooms. No. Alright, well. So we gotta inspect the statue.
A statue? What is this?
See, this is gonna be more like a
Possessed.
movie because I'm
Has
following
some
a
kind of
guide. We're not
power.
really gonna get stuck on anything, at least in terms of not knowing how to proceed. We have to wait to proceed, but no, I want to proceed this way. Thank you. It's hard to, like, there's too many items that are stacked vertically there. It's hard to, like, get her to move to the other side of the room. So we haven't seen our little serial killer yet.
Stephanie?
Also, if you remember our previous playthroughs,
I wonder where Michael went.
Michael's not in here. We're going to do a save here in a minute. Yeah, Michael always died on our runs. Eventually, like, he dies from being stabbed. Typically. So we have to go down to the large dining room. We're going to do a save when we get down there. We gotta put the amulet up. So to change in the baits, you can't be holding the amulet. The amulet is what causes baits to no longer be able to take over Alyssa's body. So when we stash the amulet, that gives us the opportunity for baits to come out. Now, if you remember all the shenanigans we went through...
Stephanie, stop, please.
all the shenanigans we went through previously, yeah, we're just gonna save over this because it's garbage, and we're doing this faster anyways. Oh yeah, this is great. Like we're gonna be just sailing through. It's not gonna be us wandering around being like, I don't know what to do. It's our first time meeting our lovely little serial killer.
Aunt Catherine, run! Hurry, run! No, don't come out.
Hurry up, old lady. Get the hell out of here.
I fucking love it.
Little twerp. I'll kill her next time.
And she's just down on the floor fucking giggling about it.
That wasn't easy.
You can actually hear her beating on the door. Alright, so now we have to go back and get our amulet. Like, if Michael shows up here in the big dining room, that's fine, because I can just run around and, like, bait him wherever. Which, I guess I accidentally spoiled it there, but yeah, Michael's inside the samurai suit. That's why he's alive. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't mean to spoil that. That's on me. Because I knew it. What's up, Moss? How you doing? You just have to interact with it at the right time from what the guide says. Talk to Catherine. Once you have done so, position a cursor.
What has happened to Stephanie? And Ashley?
Well, Ashley's dead as fuck.
What happened here? Tell me.
She's
Catherine.
in the bathroom, the washroom,
The curse.
the dining room
Curse is
table.
what's causing this
Her
to
head's up
happen.
in her bedroom.
The curse?
She's all over the damn place.
But the tank is empty. But the tank is empty.
Ah, okay, here we go.
This kerosene heater still works.
The heater is what I needed. There, we're gonna need that in a minute. So Stephanie's already escaped by this point. So we're gonna go read the letter in the bedroom now, so that way we get some more story details. I guess she just like slips out the window or some shit. The important thing is that we've talked to Catherine, so that ensures her survival.
From Mr. Alan Hale. It's from my father. It's postmarked 16 years ago.
The statue I sent belongs to the Maxwell family.
Oh shit, did I say Alyssa Tate? I meant Alyssa Hale.
Ultimately, it was
I only realized that I was wrong, like, way later.
and probably has nothing to do with the Maxwell.
She's at the
family.
Tate's house now.
There is probably nothing to the curse either. For now, anyway. I'm giving you the statue.
Statue? Not the statue in Stephanie's room.
Alright, so now we have to head up to Stephanie's bedroom. I'm gonna wager we're probably gonna see the samurai again. We're almost done with this chapter, actually. Like we're blowing through the game now. Yeah, I was just saying that. Yeah, we're trucking right through. It's like I can already see the ending on this guide.
The statue. Where did it go?
Go back down to the entryway, and Uncle Philip is going to be down there. God, it took us, what, like 3-4 hours to get this shit figured out? And here we are, like, just a few minutes in. Because I didn't even start this game, like, right when we started the stream. We're maybe, what, half an hour? Tops? Hell, there's some rooms you don't even have to go into if you're playing it right. Yeah, I always use the vase, but you can hide it in like shelves, lockers,
Maxwell curse.
all sorts of stuff.
It doesn't matter now. You must go hide in the den.
So we're gonna follow him. Man, I swear, dude, it's always when I start streaming that, like, people, like, get our dogs all riled up and, like, they just go hog shit wild out on the rest of the house. Like, I can be sitting here all day, but it's not until, not until I start streaming that they want to go hog shit wild outside. Yeah, anywhere that it says it looks normal here, that's a place that you can put the amulet. Mose wants out. I mean, she's going to want in 5 minutes after I let her out. I'll probably do it while this cutscene's going. Yeah, we're really close to the end of this chapter. This is already a third of the way through the game. Finding this lighter was a good 20-minute endeavor yesterday. Or the day before, I guess.
This is the statue. Everything started after Stephanie found it in the closet.
That statue?
The curse is true. That's why you're possessed.
Right? You can barely see it.
I've been cursed too?
You know, don't you? Anyone involved with the Maxwell family.
That's such a recurring scene in this game, is Alyssa getting choked out by somebody. So what they want me to do, make your way to the small dining room and then we just come straight back to the den. But we have to go a couple rooms out to get Philip to spawn at the desk. Yeah, that lighter was probably the worst thing about the chapter, aside from figuring out everything with the door and Catherine. But yeah, we had to come back out to the room we just left to progress things here in the den.
Burn it! The statue! Burn it!
Uncle Philip!
The statue! Hurry! Burn it!
I mean, okay. He'd be looking fresh with his little checker vest on, though.
Burn the statue?
Hi, Mose. Mosefina. Mozilla Firefox. Alright, so they want me to run all the way to the bedroom. Why do you not just have us hold on to the amulet until the vase? Like, he's having me run through so many extra rooms when we could have just held it in the vase. But then again, I'm familiar with this guide and I know it's a pain. I could have just grabbed the amulet from here to proceed. I don't even know why we put it down. It's not like we turned into Bates. Oh, Alyssa, what the fuck? I wanted to try, at least, to get into the hallway too, but yeah, now we gotta wait. Well, since we've got some time to kill, like actual time, I'm going to let the cat out. Yeah, dude, Bates is awesome. Because normally Alyssa would just duck and, like, run away. But when you don't have the amulet and you get put into a panic situation like that, Bates comes out. And Bates will just fucking kick whatever. Like, nut kicks are common. And, like, little Stephanie, he kicks that bitch in the face on the regular. So what we're going to do is I'm going to keep going into rooms, because I think if it's not time-based, it may be amount of rooms that you go through. But yeah, I shouldn't have even had to come back up here. But I'm following this guide to the T, and hiding the amulet up here is stupid. Could just hit it in the vase. I'll have to remember that when I, like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write a short version of this guide that I can pull up on my iPad, but it be very short, and since I wrote it, I'll know what I mean with everything. I've already got a lot of Clock Tower 1's guide done, and I'll have it actually posted online so I can share it in case you guys are interested to see how I write, because I do that often, especially for these like horror games. So I'll write my own version of a guide, because I generally don't like how people write guides. They write too much. They make it hard to find things. They make it hard to quickly discern items. You have to have a consistent formatting. Alright, so alright. He recommends saving here, which I think is a great idea. Look at that. We're only at 32 minutes of playtime. We've cut it in half from the in-game timer. So what we have to do is use the statue.
I must burn the statue.
Fuck you, Stephanie.
Just give up.
He gets so tired of her shit. Give me a fucking knife.
Hey, you little shit. What good is it gonna do to burn that?
I'll be posting them to Pastebin,
That's the way
actually.
I do it.
I'll probably share the links on Discord. Come on. Come on, motherfucker. Get the amulet.
Amulet, protect me. Stephanie,
Sloppy, what's up? It's been a minute. How you doing? That's the first chapter of the game, y'all. We're already a third of the way through. Yeah, I know I've been streaming a little bit earlier. Oh, doing pretty good. We just got affiliate, actually.
you
This is
okay?
kind of our like
Alex
celebration
Gordon,
stream.
Monterey County Police. You don't have to talk. This place? Memorial Hospital. I got a call from Tate's wife. When I went inside, I found you and a girl laying on the floor. I carried you out here.
Stephanie, how is she?
She was badly injured, but she'll be okay. She's not gonna die.
Yeah, I'm stoked. It's awesome. So you can start earning them chicky nugs.
What was that?
In about 30 to 45 minutes, we'll be immediately caught up of where we left the stream yesterday. Yeah, Chicky Nugs is us. Nugs are life. And Nug life. I didn't choose the Nug life, it chose me. Yeah. You can also see I've changed how the stream looks a little bit. That's a great question. I need to like commission some, but I've been soliciting ideas on our Discord for what kind of emotes you guys would like to see. It has to be able to pass the Twitch standards. Actually, hold on. Okay, so this is hallway 2. No. Ah, okay. I mean, I'm down if you want to. Like, I was looking to commission some, but your boy's also a little on the broke side right now too, so I was planning on at least gifting a sub tonight as well, just to celebrate. Well, thank you. Yeah, I wanted to have this set up so that way I could like have my camera but it not impede the game. Yeah, you should be seeing me a lot more unless I just feel fucking grody, which is fair. We're doing things slightly out of order. Yeah, like, cause I'll tell you honestly, like, between working from home, like, yeah, I mean, it's been a few hours since I showered this morning, so like my hair's like doing the whole like fluffy thing. But normally when when you see me, it's like either I just got out of bed so it's all matted down, or I just got out of the shower.
Who the hell?
But since it's been a while, we can.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to yell so loud.
It's like fluffed up and stuff.
It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just a newspaper reporter.
Nah, it's at
A
2030
newspaper
look.
reporter?
I'm in the future.
Yep. I'm Doug Bowman. Pleasure's mine. I'm going to poke around a bit more.
Poke around?
Don't you know? There's a big story here. A whole lot bigger than I thought. See?
So the reason we kept dying in the third chapter is because the samurai kept getting thrown on us. Alright, we have to read the, Here, hold on. And check the paper on the desk.
George Maxwell?
The graphics are mind-blowing. I mean, yeah, considering this wasn't like a big developer. Because I actually included some of the game info there on the window. You can see that it was developed and released in early '98. No, this is this was a team of people, but there's also a PlayStation 1 game, so yeah, I'm gonna start including that on my streams, I think.
They're all dead.
Shit, if Bob Ross was on it, everything would be happy. Bitch.
What's happening here?
So the game goofs up, I think, if I do the panic too well. Like, it makes it so she's not chasing me. Do I like JRPGs? I do. I do. That being said, I haven't played like as many like outside of Final Fantasy, but things like Legend Dragoon. I fucking love the visuals on Xenogears. Suikoden, yes, I actually own a physical copy of Suikoden. Just the first one though. The second one's too fucking expensive. I do have a digital copy of it on this PS3. Yeah, I actually love Suikoden. The base building on it is amazing. Wow, you killing it on those. That's awesome. Like 5 Suikoden games or like 5 Suikoden 2 copies? Because if you have 5 copies of Suikoden 2, you're sitting on like a new car. Hey, bro, I got a lot of games too. I ain't even gonna give Sloppy shit for that. Oh. I mean, yeah, the thing that kind of sucks is that, like, I bought my copy of Suikoden at a pawn shop. We got it for, like, $10. Now, this was back in, like, 2000, maybe. But the problem is that the case was so abused. It's got, like, dirt caked into it and shit, and it's in a terrible condition. So, like, I own a physical copy. It plays fine, but yeah, whoever had the fucking case just ruined it. So let me figure out what we're doing. We talked to Doug. We got our key. Alright, cool. Go back to the office and pick up the storage key. We have to go up to the second floors. We already have the storage key. Yo, Suikoden's bomb. I absolutely would be down for, like, giving it a go on stream. That is a game I've emulated often as well. Yeah, there's 108 characters to recruit. It's the, if I recall, the 108 Stars of Destiny. Yeah. Yeah, there's 108. You don't need all 108 to beat the game, but like that's part of the fun is getting them. So honestly, this part's kind of boring. Like in terms of story progression, because we have to clear out all these zombies that are like all over the hospital, and the only way to do it reliably is to be playing as Alyssa and not Bates, and we have to keep luring them to the women's bathroom where there's an infinite supply of brooms that we can just use to smack the shit out of zombies. And it just pays off to clear the hallways and stuff. Hey, very nice. Yeah, we'll be starting a community challenge here in about a week. Like, it's something I've talked about enough that, like, it wouldn't be too hard to guess, but I'm not going to confirm it until we start it. Like, I'm not even going to reply with a yes or no to any guesses for it. But, we are going to start it in about a week or two. Just kind of depending on, like, how many times I've streamed and stuff. If I, for some reason, don't stream a lot in the next week, because I do have some shit coming up, like work shit. So I need to see like how mashed potatoes my brain is afterwards. I may not stream quite as much, but I want y'all to be able to build up a little bit of a chicky nuggy stash before we start doing a community event, because that's potentially just like getting them balls dry for like 2,000 nuggies. Oh no, it's
I
work
still think Tate's
work
the guy who
stuff.
did it.
You may have heard court, but no, I just have work
Uncle
stuff
Philip?
coming up next week.
There was yellow blood at his house, remember?
I gotta do my training.
There's a creature here too with yellow blood. Tate's missing.
Missing? No.
I think we should go over to the lab. Tate's the boss there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right then. Let's get out of here. I'll go over now. You come later.
I don't have a choose a game one yet, and the reason for that is just because I need to like get my game collection out there for you guys to be able to see it, though I wanted to do one. I could just like link my price charting to show you guys what all I have, but that doesn't guarantee that all of it's going to work. Like I already know, for example, Silent Hill 3, it loads on my PS2, but it doesn't load on my PS2. What? What, Paul? Yeah, most of this, we've done very little progression. Most of it is literally just clearing zombies. Though this is the second to last zombie that we have to clear, I think, until the very end. Ah, there's Mose. They didn't even break our gameplay. I didn't have to pause or anything for it. This chapter has so many quick doors because you're just constantly going through stuff. Guide the raid. So what we can do is when the stream's over, something I can do is I can start a raid, which means that we all invade someone else's stream. A streamer that I watch, Canon Flora, which I'll put out, yeah, shout out for her. Basically, you'll be able to help, like, if you spend those points, you can tell me where to point the raid. But Canon's actually, she raided us 3 days in a row, and that actually really helped push us up to over 50 followers. Oh, we have to go back in there.
What are you up to?
So, to explain this hospital bit a little bit, that woman's, like, disembodied voice, we have to encounter every instance of that with her before we're allowed to leave. We're, like, locked here by her presence. Alright, cool. This is the room that we have to go into. I'm gonna save again because this part is funky as fuck. I should probably say, since we do have some new faces in here, we've gone through a lot of this already. It's because you my boo. But, we've been through the first chapter and this chapter, and even the third chapter, but I hit a point where I couldn't get a better ending because we fucked up in earlier chapters.
My past. My cursed past.
Y'all are killing me with this flattery. Ooh, woo. Alright, so... let's turn the light back on. To give a little bit of context to that, we're married in Final Fantasy XIV. So, officially, oh God. Was that maybe 2015, Paul? 2015, 2016, some shit like that. It wasn't too long after they introduced the marriage feature of the game. That being said, we're in a game we're married. IRL, no. No, we're not. I am very single, IRL. And so is he, by the way. He's quite the looker. Alright, so we... What are you talking about? So we gotta let the zombie get close to us. So hold on, let me pause this. It says once inside, let the zombie come close and get you into panic mode, change you into Bates. Run to the main hallway. We're just about done with the main, like, exploration zombies, but we're nowhere near done on the, like, actual number of zombies. But you'll see in a minute. Come on through. Thank you. I'm a picky eater, but that's about it. A stale chicky nugget. Oh, shit. I think we goofed up. Yeah, we're probably going to have to shoot it again. Oh no, it's down. Good. So yeah, the goal in the hospital, and we really haven't progressed much story, but we have to, like, get things going, is we have to hear every portion of the woman's, like, voice. Damn, Paul, you trashing the hell out of me now. This is typical Paul behavior, though. How many runs of Scala did we do earlier today? I'll say I don't want to get rid of you. I hung out with you for like a couple hours while we ran that. Bullshit. Bullshit. You're the one that was like, oh man, I'm tired. I think I'm gonna go to bed. So yeah, the double personality. You start the game as the Alyssa personality, which is her, like, default personality, but she has a, like, aggressive male personality inside of her named Bates, and they are independent of each other. They're aware of each other, but they act independently. So Bates will do things and Alyssa is completely powerless. Bates comes out as a personality to protect Alyssa. So it's kind of like a defensive thing. And that's what that purple aura is. That's a gameplay mechanic for me to know that Bates is currently in control. From a gameplay perspective, what changes is that Bates can inspect things that Alyssa can't. Bates can also use firearms, which Alyssa can't. And Bates can also incapacitate enemies during panic moments, which Alyssa can't, unless Alyssa finds a weapon like a broom or a fire extinguisher or something like that.
Hey, what are you doing in here?
This is the end. Everyone's gonna die. To wander about forever?
That creature out there.
Bates is pretty cold to everybody
What is
except
it?
Alyssa.
Don't want to answer, huh? If you're not gonna talk, then I'll kill you.
There's a file in my office. You'll find your answer in there.
Like, it's these are pretty distinct. Like, Alyssa has more physical strength when it has the Bates personality. The one last thing about it involves the amulet. Bates can only come out when Alyssa does not have her protective amulet with her. Sometimes we want Bates to come out so we can progress, so we stash the amulet somewhere it's not on her person. So we needed Bates to proceed because Alyssa, for whatever reason, won't check where one of those keys is at. And we're also going to need Bates for a scene that's coming up here in just a moment with this crazy ass dude.
It's all over. He's the one who did it.
Hey,
Huh? You? Those creatures can eat you instead of me. And while they're chewing on you, I can escape. Yes, that's
This is
right.
probably one of the earlier games to have any sort of split personality, but I do
crazy.
know of another one.
Hurry up and get eaten.
Pretty good for a coward.
They'll eat you up.
They'll eat you up! He sounds like a fucking, like, minor villain in a movie. So if you go in there as Alyssa and not Bates, yeah, he's just giggling there on the floor about it. Like, fuck you, dude. But yeah, if you go in there as Alyssa, he does all that same shit, except he, like, you can't fight your way out of it. He just, like, kills the shit out of her. But yeah, the instruction manual makes it pretty clear that her split personality was there prior to the game. During the first stream, I'm not going to pull it out to read it again because it was several paragraphs, but there's actually a, like, prequel kind of little story in the instruction manual to kind of set up the game. If that's something that you would be interested in, I highly recommend checking out Session 1 on the YouTube channel, because I did start that stream off by reading it before we actually got into the gameplay. Which I think this drawer key is fucking useless for us anyways, because it gives you a shotgun. Yeah, one thing that kind of sucks is that
Cerebral toxin.
this explains a lot, actually.
Interesting. This makes sense. Getting infected with cerebral toxin turns you into a zombie. The bacteria forms a new parasitic brain and makes the old brain stop functioning. That means the zombie's weak point is their parasitic brain. I've got to try.
So the thing about zombies is that their parasitic brain is, it can be kind of anywhere. It's not always in the same place. If you don't shoot them in their parasitic brain, they don't die. I didn't have enough time to find it, but it's typically marked by the red. That actually kills them, so they can't continue pursuing you. So the zombie has a parasitic brain that grows somewhere in their body, but it's not in the same place for everybody. I was pretty sure there was a first aid kit in here, but maybe not. I don't really need it, I don't think. Who the fuck made this? It's actually there at the bottom. It was Human Entertainment. Wait, no, that's the wrong room. Shit. The brain, it grows out from a random part of their body. So, like, I have to find where it's at with the cursor. Like, there's a yellow point where I can shoot them and knock them down. That'll stun them for like a second. It's pretty pointless. And then there's a red. The cool thing about the shotgun over the pistol is you don't have to guess. You just have to find a weak point. And it'll kill them just by hitting them. You'll get to see some shotgun action here in a minute, I promise. We've got to restore our health. So this game does have a health system just like the original one. Hey, thank you so much. I'm stoked for it. I think it took us a little over 3 months, like 3 or 4 months to get to it. And we've really gotten a big boost in viewers here lately. It's been fantastic watching our little community grow. I'm stoked. So I'm coming here because there is a first aid kit in here and we need some health. Hey, thanks for the sub. I really appreciate it. It's really cool. I think at the end of the stream, I'm at least going to give out a sub, maybe a couple, as gifts. But I really appreciate it. I'm still, like, totally new to the whole, like, subbing thing, so... Taken out of context, that would be a really horrible... Not really a horrible sentence, but it means something very different from what I intended. Sloppy. I almost knew what emote you were gonna do. Almost. I had the general facial expression right. No, talk to her. Don't look at the bookshelf.
Nurse, stop.
It's all over. I have no desire to live.
If you commit suicide now, you'll turn into a zombie.
Me too? Dead, but alive,
Right?
wandering forever.
No, don't, please.
I think that's all you need to do. Like, you can't interact with her anymore, but she doesn't, like, get down. So, like, you kind of just have to leave and be like, deuces. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. Shit. I wanted to go out the door. Yeah, apparently that saves her from killing herself. If you talk to her as Bates, Bates will pretty much just be like, fucking do it. Because that's Bates. Bates would kick the fucking chair out and be like, I love watching you squirm. You were a shitty nurse anyway.
It's all over. He's the one who did it.
Excuse me, but
Huh? You? Those creatures can eat you instead of me. And while they're chewing on you,
Clearly you didn't read the rules when you saw what your last name was supposed to be,
what a great
Cook.
idea.
you've gone crazy.
Hurry up and get eaten.
Rip Kaplan. Oh god, here we go again. Who? Hoomst. Hoomst the fuck shot this guy.
I can't forgive you.
Who are you?
That's not important.
Oh, we didn't get to see her because I accidentally skipped this.
Thank you for rescuing me.
Rescuing you? Only because I won't let you die, so.
Holy shit, we never saw her last time. I mean, granted, that happened, but... Damn. That's a character model and a half. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the lady with the voice. I think. See, what happened was I had event skip on when we were playing this yesterday. And event skip, the panic button, which is either square or circle, they both do the same fucking thing, also skips cutscenes. So while I was working my way out of that panic event, I also accidentally skipped the cutscene. So we never got to see it. That's why I was like, under no circumstances am I putting event skip on. This game's a lot faster with event skip on because we can skip these door opening animations, we can skip cutscenes, and just kind of like generally fly through it. Who's that lady?
It's hiding some secret, and it's next door to this hospital.
Research lab.
For researching pharmaceuticals, mainly. I'm going over there. You coming with me?
So this seems like a pretty neat command to remind you to not touch the controller when cutscenes playing. That's really fair. But I have event skip off, so I can't skip it even if I want to. So this is gonna be some shit. That seems like a fairly instant choice, but if you don't respond no, apparently in the next chapter he's dead as fuck. So we just saved his ass. We're gonna do another save here in a minute, but we're actually at the end of this chapter. We're all 2/3 of the way through the game, though the last chapter is probably the longest, like, by far. These are not very long games when you, like, have everything written out. So, let's go ahead and save. Yeah, we're only an hour and 11. We've pretty much saved an entire hour of playing around. This part is wild as shit, though, and I may fail it, but we just saved, so it doesn't matter.
Oh no, it's locked.
But if I do fail it, I will turn on event skip for just a moment, so that way we can get back to this.
Get out of here.
But the door's locked.
Stand back.
Alright, Stan Marsh. So she zonks the fuck out, and out he's like, it's my turn. So what we have to do is, yeah, she passed out. These zombies is too fucking much for her. You can only shoot the zombies when they're at certain angles, but this is probably the most high octane section. And it looks easy, but it's only because I'm getting really lucky on these shots, because they don't always start at their head. Also, I can't get a shot off on them until they, like, kind of zip around, usually. It seems like their neck is pretty consistently a spot. Yeah, their neck seems to always be a spot. That actually helps a lot. Yeah, this shotgun has so much ammo. Yeah. Yeah, like where my cursor's at is what determines those shots. They're only up when I'm, like, basically I just mash I just mash the X button on that part.
You're awake. You're unconscious, and I brought you here. Hope you don't mind.
Where am I?
Memorial Pharmaceuticals Research Lab. Yeah, I saw Philip Tate come in here. As a policeman, I can't ignore that, can I?
My uncle? He's here?
He's mighty suspicious. With all the evidence, he's got to be involved somehow.
No, that's not true. My uncle's the
She's faking it.
laboratory director.
I mean, I'm pretty used to that. I mean, what?
Well, in any case, you stay here. I'm gonna take a look around.
He is a gentleman. I agree, Leonard. Then again, I don't know. He's kind of like real headstrong too. Aren't we all? Womp womp. So this chapter is one I don't know that well. We're gonna make a save, even though we just saved. This is the father's chapter, which they don't even like give you like a load screen for this one. I guess they forgot to put it in. And she's a schoolgirl, so I kind of hope there's no romance. But in Clock Tower 1, there is a little bit of flirtation between a 15-year-old and a 26-year-old. And more romance than choking? Yeah, I can't think of anything more romantic than that, right? Without really getting too detailed into it, I once was with a girl who asked me to do that, and I was super like hesitant about it because that was so far out of my comfort zone. I was just like, no. I don't feel very comfortable doing this. Sorry. So we head to the left and use the door on the back while you be in stairwells. Head up to the top door. You entered from the second door on the right side. Okay. Enter the first and closest door to the screen. So this one. Yeah, the reason why we're following a guide for this is because we fucked up last time and it bit us in the ass. So we're following a guide to get the best ending. Hurt me, you peaked in high school. Ugh. Like, if she wanted me to choke her, like, I should just got her some, like, Popeye's biscuits with nothing to drink. You can choke yourself, honey. Hey-oh. You gotta eat 2 of these, nothing to drink. Wow, that is a big boy spider in the corner of my room. I am slightly concerned about that. I'm not going to stop the stream to deal with that. So enjoy your new home, I guess. I just noticed him. So we got the exam room key, and then go through the door on the left. Well, there's old Doug, alive and well.
Hey, Alyssa.
Mr. Bowman?
I just saw something really nasty. A man covered with blood carrying a big hatchet. He
I mean, that may be. I don't know.
He's dangerous.
A man covered with blood?
Yeah, better watch out for him.
Yeah, it's a fairly big spider. Boy, I hope Harley doesn't come in here. Oh, God, it just fell. Well, that's terrifying. Burn the whole house down. Anyways. I'm just going to try to pretend I never saw that. Man, it's already easy enough to get lost. Alright, so go back out into the hallway and use the door on the back wall. Yeah, I don't want to let this spider get posted up in case it has spider babies. But that's a fairly big spider. And it sucks too because it's like over here, but I literally have like a wall of monitors kind of blocking the way. Because I have my main monitor, the one that I watch for the stream, then my TV. I have another one down here as well. And it's at the very corner of my room, blocked by the most furniture that I could have. Oh, I like that they gave him shitty drawers. Got us a shotgun. That'll make dispatching of zombies pretty easy. Alright, so I'm gonna save here. And I'm gonna show, like, you'll see why in just a moment. Because I want to see if there's a way to do this. Like, can we... Okay, so she's perfectly capable of running in the front.
Everyone must die and suffer forever.
Because every time I try to run from him... Well, I mean that... Oh, shit. Spooters. So, this is George Maxwell? This was the dude that Doug was just talking about. We're gonna reload this part. Because I want to try to get around him, is the thing. Give me my load game. Oh, they won't even let me load my game. Alright, well, we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. I don't want to spend health on that encounter. You can actually see his mask on the loading screen there. Right, he's been referenced, and there was files that we read that referenced a patient named George Maxwell, and this is him. So we saved in that room, but I want to try to get this without spending health. There is a way I can do it in the next room by hitting him in the head with a bedpan, but there's a better way to do it.
Everyone must die and suffer forever.
Fuck, we got caught again. Actually, let's just let him do it. That'd be faster. I let him kill me there so that way I could just continue and we can just go right back to it. Though I'm gonna put on event cut just for this because we've already seen this enough. Okay, that works. That was what I wanted to do, kinda. Like, the result was ultimately there, but... that way we don't accidentally skip nothing. It's bonk time, baby. Alright. So, unfortunately, we got bonk another zombie. There's zombies all over this motherfucker. They're everywhere. Unfortunately. See, she won't walk like in front. Like it just avoids this area for some reason. Alyssa, what the alright, that works. Wasn't what I was going for, but I'll take it. I did not know you'd grab chairs in there. That was a total accident. Alright, so... Can we go in here? Yeah, Bates wouldn't go in here, so we're already a little bit ahead of where we were beforehand. Gotta take care of the zombie first. Like, the zombies aren't even scary. They're more annoying than anything. But the good news is we can use this fire extinguisher infinitely. This is our broom closet, basically. So whenever we need to clear out a zombie, we're probably going to be running this hall to do it. And there's a lot of zombies. Like, I know they're in just about every room. Oh, this is the other side, but there's another fire extinguisher. That works. So turn on the lights. Yeah, for some reason, like, Alyssa and Bates absolutely follow bathroom rules, despite the fact that, like, zombies are overtaking everything.
A blue card.
I was saying this
I wonder
yesterday,
what it's for.
but, like, if there was zombies overrunning this place, then I would be more than willing to set aside any sort of, like, gendering of rooms, especially if it meant survival. Like, if the women's bathroom was the safest place and there was fucking zombies overrunning the place, you bet your ass I'd hide in there. And I'd expect any woman to do the same at the men's restroom as well. Like, if that was the safest place, like, but Bates and Alyssa, they're like, no, we've got to keep it separate. And I'm like, that's just an extra layer of dumb. I don't think anyone's gonna be dropping dukes during all this mess. Enter the door at the rightmost end of the hallway. So I think they meant this one. I don't know which one we came out of. I think we came out of the one at the very end, though. No. I don't really know the layout of this place, so we kind of have to explore it together. Well, hello.
Who are you?
I am Shannon.
A ghost?
How fortunate for you to come here. You did come here to die, didn't you? I can help you with that.
I'm not sure.
Huh?
Off with you then. Run away. So that I may have a bit of fun with you.
Like, she doesn't sound French from her voice actress, but... Alright, so we need to put our amulet up, apparently. If it wasn't for the amulet shenanigans, I'd probably be more willing to do this without a guide, to be honest, but... Is she good or bad? I'm going to say probably bad. She gives off that, like, evil witch aura. So we're hanging out on purpose because we need to turn into Bates. That's why we just put the amulet up. She dipped. She said, fuck that, I'm out. She'd be like, I like a cut, G. Oh yeah, so Bates can't use the extinguisher, but that's okay. We have other ways to make the zombie talk. Did Shannon encounter Bates? As far as I know of, no. The only time we've had any sort of interaction with her has been as Alyssa. Yeah, everything that you've seen, Leonard, is all the story we've gotten. The only thing you're missing is that little prequel, but I can tell you it doesn't mention Shannon in that at all. I'm assuming... Man, they got body parts just hanging all over the place and shit. Well, there he is.
Yeah, this is some kind of place, isn't it? Creature that bleeds yellow blood, hatchet-wielding killer. You'd better get out of here quick.
Stay out of this. I don't remember you telling me what to do.
And you might be?
I suggest you be the one to get the hell out of here.
Bates just gave him the business. I think it's romance. I don't know, he might be a little less into her to find out that she's already got a boyfriend named Bates. Corey's a dumb name. Just means zombies. So these are the showers, apparently.
Shit, it's locked. I need something long and thin.
Okay. So we had to check the locker to know what to look for. You know, so let me read this part of the guide, like, out loud. Turn the lights on and check the lockers to find they're locked. Bates will tell you that something long and thin is needed to open it. Wipe the dirty look off your face if you have one, and go back to the creepy lab room you went through earlier. We still have a little while on this chapter. Like, I don't see the end yet. But yeah, like, that's one reason why I want to rewrite the guide, is because, like, while those comments do, like, bring some life into the guide, for sure, like, they just make it hard to follow, you know?
A wire?
Oh boy, we have so many zombies to kill. This is dumb. We have so many zombies to kill. Like, I'm just kind of reading ahead a little bit, and there's a lot. Like, we're going to have to change back to Alyssa and bonk the hell out of them to clear this place out.
What an odd-looking key.
Can I turn down the brightness on that iPad a little bit? Help save some battery. Okay, we have a lot of backtracking to do. It probably won't take us like too long to run through it all. At least we cleared it all out. Yeah, we have a lot of backtracking. We have to go to our first fire extinguisher hallway. Yeah, Bait seems to be pretty in charge here. Like, Alyssa's very much out of her element for this. Yeah, because honestly, it seems like in like a better game, you don't really get a lot of like time with Bates. He just kind of shows up briefly to like help out for like one thing in every chapter. So seeing him a lot in this one's actually really nice. We're also going to do a save just because it's been a little bit. I'll know if we're in the right room. Yes, right room. There's an arm sitting on top of the bookshelf there, but you can't interact with it.
An anti-crime device. I bet I can disarm it.
I bet I can disarm it. Alright. Oops, there we go. So this courtyard that we're about to enter is the one that we got stuck at and was the reason we had to replay pretty much the whole game because of how it would happen every time we got in here, which I guess looking at it now, maybe we didn't have to replay the whole thing, but I'm actually really okay with doing it. So there's no blood there. But normally when you would try to pick up this key, you would die. So I guess, yeah, we were stuck. Because anytime we would try to pick it up, the samurai armor would get thrown from the top and crush us. Alright, now we have to get the amulet. So we're turning back into Alyssa this time. I'm gonna rip off your head and shit down your neck. She basically just turns into Duke Nukem when she's Bates. How'd the samurai get over here? That's a great question, especially on those last ones, because the samurai never moved. Like, the samurai was totally stuck the whole time. You just bought Duke Nukem, huh? I'm glad, like, that was a pretty decent Duke voice. Yeah, this time it makes sense. I think George Maxwell, like, throws the body from the roof to, like, kill you. It's dramatic as fuck. So we're probably going to have to do a lot of fire extinguisher kills here. Which sucks. But it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, I still can't see the ending on the guide. I'm like looking considerably far ahead because every time we finish a step I scroll up past it, so our current step's always at the very top. This chase music's kind of a bop though. I think there's an extinguisher in this hallway. Yeah, there is. So we're gonna be running into this a lot, unfortunately. Good time for chit chat. Bonk. At least she runs back into that room on her own. Like, I don't have to make her go there. That's normally a very annoying mechanic, but because we're being very strategic about it, it's working in our favor. But I normally hate that mechanic. I wish you could pick what room. But yeah, whenever we get this finished, I guess we'll run a poll and maybe see what we're going to play next. Because you boys got to stay up for a little while today. And, I mean, this is the last chapter of this, so when we do finish it, we'll have some time. Don't have Barbie, Leonard. I'll put up options, but right now I'm toying with either the first clock tower again because I've learned some things, or God, we have so many keys and shit. Or we get the PS2 going and we play Clock Tower 3, which is the final of the official Clock Tower series. Suikoden's really long. I'll put up a poll and see how you guys are feeling afterwards. Suikoden would be like, that's something I'd have to clear my schedule out for, and I really would rather to have shorter games because on December 8th we're going to be playing through Final Fantasy XIV's new story content. You put me up. Yeah, no Suikoden for now. A poll. Jackass. Is the lift in this hallway? No, it's not. Alright. We have to go even further back. Making fun of my accent, Paul. I don't have much of one. Everybody in my house has a thicker accent than I do. I can almost pass for not living in Kentucky. Almost. Bro, are you okay there, Mr. Zombie? We have to come down here to take care of every... Yeah, that's my life, Sloppy. Now, like, where specifically, if you don't mind me asking, do you recall where you stopped? I think I just went, yeah, I just went back for no reason. Because if you were, like, in eastern Kentucky, then it would be really thick. Because, like, there's actually a couple different accents here. We have, like, the standard, like, kind of southern accent, which I don't feel is, like, very pronounced, but, you know, we still have some of the more, like, southernisms, like saying y'all and stuff. Yeah, if you were in eastern Kentucky, then you probably heard someone speaking Appalachian. And I don't know if you realized it. Appalachian is a whole dialect unto itself. And I won't pretend to know all the ins and outs of it, but I'll remember, because both my roommates know Appalachian. What is the phrase you keep telling me? I was actually about to tell this story, but so, like, I also really like chocolate milk because I'm a man child. And when I was telling one of my roommates about it, she's like, "Oh, that's just burnt chocolate milk." And I was like, "Excuse the fuck out of me?" She's like, "Yeah, it's burnt chocolate, or it's burnt milk." And I was like, "What the fuck are you saying? Burnt," which is burnt, and that's ruined. She was telling me that it was spoiled chocolate milk, and I was like, "Why don't you just say that?" And she's like, "I did. I said it's burnt." No, it's spoiled. Yeah, there's other words like that, but fuck. Oh man, I was not ready for him. I was wondering when he would show up. We are in trouble. I have to get around him and get on the elevator or find a fire extinguisher to take care of him. Can't hide anywhere. Yeah, we're gonna be in a tough spot. The good news is that as long as I stand still, the pursuing enemy can't find you. So wait, what are we doing here? This isn't how I wanted this to go, but it's how it's gonna have to work. I think we can hide in that stall, but he came in too fast. I hope this is the door we came in. I know where a single med kit is at in this whole place. I hope this is the door we came through. It sure the fuck is not. What sucks about this place is that the way it's laid out, it's so hard to get around, like an enemy like this. Shit, that's the wrong way. This was what I wanted the whole time. So I guess it makes sense. He hasn't been out for a while, and I've been kind of standing around chilling. It takes care of him for a little bit. I guess a more common, like, Appalachian word, and granted I don't use it, is holler, which is a way to describe like a hollow. That one's probably a bit more well known. Gonna go down to the holler. Drink some burnt milk. Now, I should probably emphasize, I'm not making fun of the accent. I don't understand it that much. Yeah, a hollow is... I would rather look it up than, like, tell you how I understand it. It's a small valley between mountains, is the official definition. Yeah, it's not Bleach. But like in Appalachia, like small valleys between mountains are common because there's so many mountains there. So like going to a holler or a hollow makes more sense. Now where I'm at, I'm in a pretty like we don't really have those necessarily. Yeah, there's a lot I could learn. Miggs is from a place in Appalachia. And actually, Miggs and Harley are from, they're actually from the same town. But they don't know each other. Also, my headphones just came unplugged. Oh yeah, it's gorgeous area. There's probably not much in the way of bodies of water there. Like, you might be able to find some, like, teeny tiny baby lakes, maybe, but, like, bodies of water is not something we really have. So go to the door at the right end of the hallway. How do you say creek? Creek? Yeah, like I don't, yeah, crick is the thing. Crick? But I think that's just really throwing the accent on it. This should be a lighter. Yep. Yeah, I think living with us, creeks just weren't like. I shouldn't have taught y'all. Shouldn't have taught y'all some Appalachia. Nah, I don't regret it. I just feel very compelled to point out that, like, speaking Appalachia is not my native tongue at all. I wasn't, granted, I was raised from an extremely young age in Kentucky, but I was not born in Kentucky. My family has history in Kentucky, but I have very little family that still lives here to this day. I have a cousin and aunt that live here. And there's some more that are on my mom's side, but they're like way extended. I really don't know any of them. They're like outside of my immediate family. But I'm in one of the more like densely populated areas of Kentucky, so like we kind of have all walks of life here. Now I'm in a small town personally, but I'm close enough to like bigger towns that like it's not difficult for me to go in. When I was working in the office, it was in one of the larger cities. No, I mean, there are some. I've met plenty. Now, granted, I met them all in that big city. Fact. But isn't KFC in that state? KFC is in probably most states. Boonesboro! Yeah, I know Boonesboro. I've been there. I'm not, like, really all that familiar with it, but I've been there. I'm not too terribly surprised. I remember once I went on a business trip out to Oklahoma, and there's a KFC out there, and I treated it like it was the National Embassy. Yeah, like, I won't pretend to know a lot of what goes on there, but I know they were recently talking about this like 2020 special or something about some wild ass shit between like pills and murder and stuff going on apparently in like southeastern Kentucky in particular. But didn't KFC start that, like, probably? It's not one of those things that we really, like, make a big claim to fame for. It's good. I like KFC.
There's something stuck to the computer. It's frozen on there.
It knows the fuck that arc. It was like a 2020 thing, but I think there is another one that's like eulogy or something. I know it has the word like, no, it's like effigy. I always think eulogy when I hear Harley talk about it, but I think it's like effigy, something that might be on Netflix. But what I'm talking about is like a 2020 special. But yeah, fuck that arc. I hate that my taxpayer money goes into it. And Ken Ham is a fucking psychopath. Wait, is this... No, this is a different hall. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Go the door at the left end of it by using the lab key. So this door should be locked. But if we use the lab key, yeah, there's no way I would have figured all this shit out. My brain would have been mashed potatoes doing this. So I'm going to have to do this scene over again. You know, Sloppy, that's probably smart. There's... We're going to watch this cutscene again in a minute, because I can't clear it because of my health.
You weren't supposed to have been born.
I still like KFC pretty well. TBH. Alright, so now we have yellow health. We can do it. I've never had Popeyes actually.
Supposed to have been born.
I know they got some dry ass biscuits though.
You weren't supposed to have been born.
Yeah, we actually have one here in town. That is our KFC in the town that I'm at. Wait. Fuck, we're gonna get murdered again. Because I derped on the direction. There's no way we can pass this, but I'm still gonna try. We gotta get him downstairs to the extinguisher again. Like, mainly when I go to KFC I get chicken tenders. And then my fat ass gets a side of brown gravy. So like, I use that as like a dipping sauce for the tenders. But that's when I'm like king fucking like glutton. I don't do that as often. Yeah, the tenders slap. That's about all I get. I'm like, I love chicken, don't get me wrong, but like, the like bone-in chicken. It tastes great, but like I just have a thing against like I don't really like eating around bone if I can avoid it. So yo, yeah, Hardee's. Yeah, it's Hardee's out here where I'm at, but it's bomb. I'm all about some Hardee's tenders. I love their big chicken fillet too. Surprisingly, I don't get a lot of burgers. Like when I go out to eat places. So I guess we kind of don't need a first aid kit as much. As long as I can keep progressing through rooms, like we're fine. So Maxwell just told us that we weren't supposed to be born. Like not even a Carl Jr.'s, huh? I've seen a Carl Jr.'s once and it fucking blew my mind. Because it's the same fucking place, like, in every way except the name. Yeah, Hardee's is alright. Yo, Moss is like chaotic anything at all times. That's this Moss, though. Moss is chaos. Alright, so we're back in here. We do have Sonic out here. That's America's drive-in. Oh, fuck zombies, dude. Is there like a chair here that I can just like bop this bitch in the head with? No. 30 minutes away, damn. And like I have a small town, I don't have a lot of fast food options, but we do have a Sonic like within 10 minutes. It would probably be 10 minutes during rush hour traffic. Otherwise it's maybe like 6 or 7. I don't have anything within walking distance, but I technically live outside of the city limits of the city that I am living in. So like I'm not near any businesses. Like it would be on the other side of town, but the town I'm in is so small. Sonic is good enough. Nani the fuck? Where did they come from? Yeah, they have pretty good shakes. Well, this is a problem. Hey, Carrot, what's up? We're just over here talking about being fat kids. Well, this works. I don't really get much from Sonic. Yeah, we must have got turned around or something there, because that was weird. I'm too hungry for this. Oh no. Paul, did you ever get... I know you ate a sandwich earlier, but did you ever like get anything else? What makes this so stupid long, like this section, is not necessarily all the steps that you have to take. It's just that... Was that? I felt that was at like 4:30. So shit, yeah, I guess it was like 5 hours ago. Womp. Alright, so we're in a small empty workroom. Search the chair for a handcuff key. If not that chair, then the other chair. If it wasn't for the zombies, this would be a really fast section. Oh, here we go. We've got a redemption. Alright, so... Oh. It's kind of funny when you have to actually come up with a voice. And you don't know what to say. All these dang zombies. I'm gonna kick their ass. A minute seems like a really long time when you think about it. I'm gonna get my fire extinguisher to beat his ass. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do a minute for the future ones. Oh, we're free. We're free from the Hank voice. See, the Hank voice is really adjacent to my own voice anyway, so... Yeah, those are going to get cut down to 30 seconds after this stream. Thankfully, they have a small lockout on them. So they can't be done back to back. I think there's like a 10 or a 20 minute gap in between them. But each voice has its own individual cooldown, so... Let me mark that one as complete. Well, we do have that one actually for 1200. And you can pick whatever voice. Oh, well, yeah, you could have just like had me say a custom like sentence. That's on you, homie. Shame. Granted, that one was like one of the last ones that I did. Wait. I'm actually kind of lost. And I just have this feeling Maxwell's going to pop up any minute. Because he's gonna sense that we're lost and be like, well, time to fucking kill her again. This should be locked. Okay, it's not. That's a little concerning. Is it this one?
Oh, it's locked.
It's so hard to follow a guide through this place, man. Okay, good.
Who's there?
Father?
Alyssa. What are you doing here?
Look at this man.
Handcuffs? Who did this to you?
She just randomly finds her fucking dad. Hey, thanks for the 1 bit.
You're in danger here. Quickly, go to the lab director's office.
Well, what about you?
Thank you, trippy little carrot.
About me.
Actually say your whole username. So, let's see. You go into the other door in this room. He'll be, yeah, who knows what kind of fucked up he's like, ooh, I wish Maxwell Kuhn would come and discipline me with his machete. Oh, whoa. What's this?
Red card. I wonder what it's for.
We're about to get a big story drop from what I can tell. Her dad fucking left. Oh, so now we gotta find the office we found the lighter in, but like this place is so big, I have a hard time keeping up with where everything's at. Like I want to say it was in here, but if this is the Maxwell room where like we actually got to talk to him, then that may not be right. Yeah, alright. So we have to go down. Dad leaves a note that Maxwell curse ain't real when he's being chased by George Maxwell. Yeah. Now, one thing about that note, though, Paul, remember that was a 16-year-old letter. Coincidentally, Alyssa is also 16 years old. Coincidence? I think not. See, what was on the right side of this hallway? I'm drawing such a huge brain fart from how like massive this place is. I think this is it. They really went all out on just making this place as confusing as fuck. There we go.
Father?
Hurry, Alyssa, inside. Maxwell's coming.
Huh? Maxwell?
Alyssa, hurry, get inside.
But Father...
I'll be okay. Something happened between us.
We're just gonna talk.
Something happened? Between who? What are you talking about? Uncle Philip, Father is just outside.
Alyssa, Now I finally know the secret of the Maxwell curse.
Maxwell?
Alan Hale. It was all his doing. The curse, it was only a rumor.
Alan Hale? My father?
Yes, your father. He's just outside, isn't he?
We're still not close to the end. This is the longest chapter. Oh. Hey, where's that? Ah, we can finally get rid of one of these keys. Oh, she will. Yeah, we still ain't even learned about her.
I wonder if it's important.
Wrong card.
Oh.
Wrong card.
Wait, I'm dumb. It's supposed to be blue, not green. So we're on that top floor, so we gotta go down a floor. Whew. Alright, so there's apparently a trick here to get around the zombie. If you ride the elevator back up then come back down, then that will put that zombie behind you. Hold on. No, that didn't work. It's not like they can patch this. Let's try this again. I think maybe I gotta walk out into the other hall and then... I don't know, I kind of just want to take care of the zombie. Yeah, we're just gonna take care of him. I don't want to fuss with him. Then again, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I might be locked to the side. Now that I think about it. Well, we're in danger. So I'm just gonna eat this. What an asshole zombie. At least she uses the right card key. So quickly double click on the gap between the leftmost table and the bench on the left to hide. Ah. This will help throw that zombie off for a minute. I think this is the first time we've used a hide action this whole game. Most of it we've just been eliminating enemies. So we apparently have to ditch the amulet. I can't examine the body. I tried. What the fuck? Yeah, we weren't gonna survive that, but they spawned that zombie right on top of me. Just gotta take my chances, I guess. That was awful. No. Nothing in here can be used. Let's see if I can hide from this one too. Nope. Oh, come on. Okay, we barely got by on that one. There's like no weapons or anything down here. And there's another zombie out in the hallway. Well, you can only be chased by one enemy at a time. So the other zombies should be gone, but we're gonna run into the same problem. I guess the only decent thing is that Bates may be able to be brought out. Just kind of like seeing if there's anything really. Oh shit. I bet you the door at the very end's locked. What do you want to bet? Yeah, usually if there's a little cutscene walking up to the door, that means it's totally locked. Yeah, we got stopped. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna kill these with the shotgun. That makes way more sense. Because I can't do anything down here while they're chasing me 100% of the time. That's awful. What an awful, no good, very bad time. I've got another one I gotta take care of, but at least we're Bates now. Alright. So I think we do need to go in here, but we're not going to pass the thing that's in here. No? No, this isn't where I should be yet. Just a little bit ahead. I think this is where we're supposed to be. No, just kidding. We're looking... I'll spoil at least this much. We're looking for Shannon. She's supposed to be down here somewhere. Not exactly where, I'm not sure, because... Oh, now we can examine this. Why not?
There is something in its belly. Odd the way it sticks out like that.
You know what, Bates? I agree, my dude. And exit this lab room out to the previous hallway. From here, go left into another lab where you will find Shannon. That doesn't make sense. There was no other doors in this part. I wonder if we're not supposed to be Bates yet. That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe that's why she's not showing up. Because I'm not supposed to talk to Bowman yet. And we've learned already this game is very particular about order. You do things in a very specific order, or else it'll count it against you. So to turn off Bates, we have to pick up the amulet, which I've stashed in here. Yeah, the amulet is what suppresses Bates and makes it so he can't come out. And as soon as you do it, you turn back into Alyssa. Now, I do need to drop the amulet again, because we do have to turn into Bates. But I think it has to be during a very particular part. So let's try this without the amulet this time. We're gonna match right up with the guide, because what I was supposed to do with those zombies was not shoot them, but to lure them all the way to the fire extinguisher. There she is. Now, we're not going to survive this, but that's okay.
You despair. You ruined my life.
You simping for her, Paul?
Your curse has befallen me, and I'll never forgive you for it.
That's like the preferred method of execution for everybody.
Wench.
Like, if she doesn't develop a kink after this, I'll be surprised.
Bitch.
Oh, we do survive it. Back off, bitch. Hey, we got past it and we didn't die. Alright, so let's see. Shannon will run off. Click on the blade hole to pick up one of the hatchets. Ooh. I'm down with having a melee weapon. You have found a hatchet. Do you use it here? No, but I know which one we need to use it on. That was one of the more convenient bait switch over, or baits swaps. Bates didn't give a shit about getting that. Didn't give a shit. He's like, whatever, I'm getting this key. That's a graveyard key. Ooh, we're still not like... I think we're getting close, but we're not like right there at the end. What is this?
There's nothing here.
I think that's somewhere you can stash the amulet if you want. So we can get an ending like right now. It won't be the best ending if we respond yes to his question.
I don't know what's going on. I'm totally clueless.
You're still poking around, Mr. Bowman?
I've learned one thing.
Was she flirting with
Maxwell
him?
is a chemistry genius, and now he's missing.
Maxwell. That name. Maxwell.
I'm about ready to jet out of here. You want to come with me?
I have to say no.
Okay. Well, take care of yourself.
You too, Mr. Bowman.
See, here's one thing I don't like about this guide. It says, now use the graveyard key on the back door in this room to reach the circus. Nah, I'm only kidding you. You'll arrive in a parking lot. No, I'm being stupid again. Of course you'll be in a graveyard. Well, duh. Haha, I fooled you. So fucking unnecessary. I know, right? I'm just shitting myself laughing. You know, we should probably save. We have not saved in a hot ass minute. This is such a long chapter. This is probably longer than both the preceding chapters combined. Oh, shit.
Uncle Philip.
fooled me. Completely. He fooled even me.
Uncle Philip, what did my father do?
Alyssa. The golden statue. It wasn't the curse. It was all his plan.
God, this is award-winning voice acting.
Watch out for you too.
So this is like a pharmaceutical research building or something.
Uncle Philip, no! A key. Oh, I've got to find my father.
I don't know why they have a graveyard in this building, but then again, I feel like a lot of nefarious shit's gone on in this building. Oh hey, we're almost done. We actually are like really close to the ending. Though I'm about to be just a touch salty at where we're about to end up. Now this isn't gonna like look like much to you all, but let's go through this door. So this is exactly where we started this chapter at. All of this, we've gone all the way around just to get here. However, that doesn't mean that we're actually stuck on anything. We have the green card key, which means we can actually proceed through this door.
It here? I thought I burned it.
We're probably gonna need to die, unfortunately. Alright, so it's saying don't go through this door until we're Bates.
Well, there's nothing here.
So we have to let a zombie change us into Bates and then come back to this room. Now let's see how easy they make that. Now we didn't clear out a bunch of zombies, and your boy might even be able to get a first aid kit, because I know where a single first aid kit is at. And if that's the case, we don't have to die. But because of our health being in such shit condition, we might die. Well, I'll... Wait, no. No, fuck. That's the wrong door. Might as well heal up then. Yeah, we're really close. There's 4 paragraphs left, and that pretty much just means 4 steps. Because this dude writes a paragraph for every step. That's why I'm like, so much...
These look like entrails.
Wait, it's over here. Here, oh, no? Is it in the other room? It might be in the other room. So I may have gone to the right room the first time. But yeah, we're almost at the end. We just... Actually, there's only 3 paragraphs. Yeah, rip. Oh, nice. They're even gonna let me heal. I'll take it. Because I have to fight it anyways. Is it in here? I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter.
Oh, there's nothing here.
It was supposed to be on a shelf of something. But we... Oh shit. We would be in kind of a tough spot. I need her to run into this room, I guess. So I'm just gonna keep walking in until we get that zombie back. Or we can proceed further in, I guess. That would work too. Yeah, let's just do that. 'Cause I know there has to be a zombie. We didn't clear out any zombies when we started this place. I think that locker's a trap. It's not here, is it? Hey, alright. Look at that. We don't have to be in red. But for real though, I need a zombie. I know I ain't cleared all these out. Lady in red. You know what? I think I might need that trap one actually. Cool, we got a pistol. Why not? It's not a shotgun, but it works. Ooh. Y'all gonna get to singing and chat? Is that what this stream has turned into? Karaoke? I can't sing, so that's on y'all. My boy Paul can sing a little tune though. No, where the fuck's this zombie? I know there's one hiding out locker. Thank you. You know, sometimes Sloppy I feel old, and then other times I don't. Shit. That first aid kit just went to waste. I guess the zombie won't attack you on the steps. Womp. Hey, that was a couple of years before I was born. I'm an 88 baby. We have cleared the zombie menace. Hey. Yeah, I'm gonna be 32 here in a couple weeks. Mentally, though, I feel like I haven't progressed past 25. You know what? That was all a pain in the dick. Hold on. We are absolutely saving. That way I don't have to deal with all that again. It's the 12th. Why do you feel like that guy right now, Carrot? Oh yeah, I mean, Paul, you are kind of baby. Oh God.
Hey you, what are you doing?
Bates.
How sly. To go on about the Maxwell curse and all.
So, you figured it all out. Not surprising. Even if you do know, it doesn't matter anymore. Because it's all over now.
It's over? I'm not so sure.
You should go down first. You do want to see the conclusion, don't you?
Oh, well, there's a shotgun, but can't use it. What is that emote? Fort Bush. Alright then. This zombie mechanic's awful because you're just fucking guessing the whole time. The shotgun makes it so you don't have to guess, but unfortunately I have to use all of my bullets, and you can't drop items either, because I would drop the pistol in a heartbeat. What are you doing? Nope, we're going right back through. I was not wanting her to close up the gap. No, 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 no. Not at all. Let's try this again. Ah, yes, just... I swear, dude, I want her to shoot, and she's like, no, I'm gonna go up and punch him in the face. No. I'll either use up all the bullets in this and get the shotgun and finally be done with this, or we're gonna find that spot. Oh, rip. They didn't even reset his position. Like, we're killing your ass. That's fine. I'm more mad about not being able to find the spot. This is worse than my fucking senior prom. Oh shit, there it is. Considering I don't have an elf hat, that's a good question. Yeah, we're pretty much at the end. We just have to change back into Alyssa. Fuck. I know you have one. I don't know if I'd do an elf hat. Well, he didn't give a fuck. But yeah, what awful timing. Like, him showing up is random for this. I can't even check the damn rip. She's like, oh, I'm gonna take the shortest path. No, don't. I wanted the shotgun that's in that desk drawer, but I can't get it. We're right there. We're probably gonna die. They just had to spawn him. They did this to me in Clock Tower 1. They spawned Scissorman like in a really awful place. I didn't think I was going to be able to get by him. But what we're going to do is we're going to get him up. Fuck, I should have grabbed the email. I don't think it would have mattered much though. Because we just left the room that the email's available in. Yeah, we really should have grabbed it so we could use the fire extinguisher up here. Fuck. I mean, Carrot, you know me, especially IRL, like, I only wear one kind of hat, like, ever, and it's usually like a beanie, and even then, like, I have to be outside to want to wear it. What an awful, awful time for him to do this, man. Oh, thanks for the posture check. Oh. Have to hope we can get around him here. Can this be used?
Well, look what I found.
All right. Hey, that's what posture check's there for. And so y'all can make sure that I'm treating myself like a king. Though we're gonna fucking die after we got this because he was taking his sweet ass time to get in. Oh. I'll have to fix that. I mean, I've been drinking anyways, but... Oh. Well, look what I found. It was supposed to be on just a timer, so that way you guys aren't like flooding me with water. Drink more water, you bitch. There, that works. What an awful time to spawn him. That probably, like, if this was a speed run, which LOL at doing a speed run on this, but if this was, chug water, be healthy. Oh my god. Prioritize health first. You know, I came through here. I fucking came through here earlier. There was not a soul, not a fucking zombie to be found when I needed one. Now that I don't need one, they're everywhere. Healthy frat party. Instead of Brad, you're Bartholomew. Bro, we are here to watch our fucking carbs. It's gonna be lit. We're gonna be healthy. Our sodium's gonna be in check. Part is 8, gotta go to bed early for 8 hours of sleep. They actually have somebody that tucks you in. This is a healthy vibes party. Do I have to use this key card again? Yep. They're weird. Sometimes you need the key card, sometimes you don't. Yeah, I could have avoided a fair amount of that fuss if I had just turned back into Alyssa. Paul wants to be the person to tuck you in. I mean, he kind of has before. Kind of. If you can tuck somebody in, like, on the floor. In the middle of an apartment. He's definitely tucked me in. Ooh. Hey, Paul. It's time for bed. I know I said we were almost done, and we were. It's just that was the worst fucking timing for Maxwell to show up. But this is pretty much the last door. There's one more door after this. Which I guess give y'all a little something to do while we play. You know, why not? Set up a quick poll for y'all. Let's see what we're gonna do next. And decide what game we're gonna do next because we got time. All we got is time. Oh shit. You gonna give me some story?
I'm not going to let you escape. You're going to die here.
What have I done?
Shannon, stop!
What a joke. Calling my name. Did you ever have the right to call me by my name? You abandoned me when I was just a little girl.
What?
If you must kill someone, kill me. What good is there in getting revenge against Alyssa?
Revenge? Maybe you're right. But there must be a better way.
What?
What a foolish girl.
Who is that?
My daughter.
Huh?
So that was Alyssa's sister. And he is conveniently past all these locked doors and shit.
Detective.
My investigation's over. I just found Tate's body. There's no sign that the number of zombies is decreasing, and it's time to get out of here.
Are you gonna try to escape?
The zombies will get us and eat us if we stay here like this. Let's try to get out of here together.
They sped those lines up. So we have to answer no.
Are you sure?
I just can't run away and leave things like this.
Yeah, there are more doors now that I'm reading it. However, there's really nothing significant as we get through to the end. But apparently everything will be explained. Why the fuck? I'm so fussy about this. We were supposed to be like right there. And they're really awful about like giving you hiding spots. There's almost none. I can take care of this, but it's going to require me running all the way back to the fire extinguisher. And we're not that far away from it. It's just in the next room. No, wait. We have a couple rooms. I think this just gives us a shotgun. Yeah, they made it seem like it was something I could pick up, but yeah. Anything? Nothing. Looks like we've got a 50-50 vote between doing Clock Tower 1, specifically that's going to be a Helen run, and Clock Tower 3, which is a PS2 game. Which means I would need a couple minutes to get the OSSC set up. Oh, damn, that was a 10-minute poll, and I was hoping we wouldn't have a tie. I think I may have to flip a coin in that case. Because part of me is like, let's make new content. But then part of me is like, but we also have new content from the original game too. That we didn't really get to see. I don't think this will take care of it, but I'm willing to try it. Will this take care of a zombie? I know this doesn't take care of Maxwell. I would love to see how Speedrunner deals with like zombies and shit. Yeah, that doesn't help at all. And in fact, that screwed us more than anything. That bedpan is a trap. But you know what, though? No, because I don't know what's past that, where that zombie even spawned in from. So I was like, well, we're on the other side of it now, so why don't we just run to our destinations, get more zombies? But eventually we have to kill this before we can interact with story items. I had to use a trick I picked up yesterday while we were playing this one more blind. It's the only way in this beginning area that I know of to like get around them. Yeah, the zombies are easily the worst part of this game. And while I adore how this game starts, I really am not a fan of this chapter. I'm down with the story. I just hate the design of it. This place is really big and confusing. There's zombies everywhere. And even when you have a room cleared out, they just show back up because they want to. I hate how many times you have to swap at the end too. Because if I was Bates, we'd be able to get through that pretty easy. We've still got a couple shotgun shells like loaded and ready to go. No, I had to run all the way here. Yeah, I guess we'll do a coin flip. Let Spike decide. Spike doesn't give a shit. He would pick any option that got him some food. To give context for everyone else, Spike is my diabetic cat. And Spike's perpetually hungry as a result of his diabetes. Like, no amount of food in the world could satisfy him. And I don't mean that like in a bad way or like that's his personality. That like because of what it does to his body. It makes him think he's hungry all the time. I mean, we give him insulin and stuff. Like he's on a diet, he's on a routine. But yeah, I mean, I before he even got diabetes, I didn't even know that cats could get diabetes. And it turns out they can. Much to my surprise. I swear, if there's another zombie for no fucking reason, that or put a fire extinguisher down there. That way I can just take care of shit. Like, why can't I hide behind that table? It seems like it's supposed to be a hiding spot. I think that's what bothers me more than anything. Let's save really quick, because I don't know what the fuck's about to happen. Yeah, we've been on this chapter for 2 hours. This chapter is longer than the preceding chapters combined.
I envied you. Your brilliance. Your wealthy family. Everyone must die. You've gone crazy. Talking to you won't do any good. Sorry, how rude of me to forget, since I was the one who made you crazy.
Father?
Alyssa, you're not my daughter. You're the daughter of George.
Oh.
I was jealous of this man. So to make him fall, I dug you up from the Maxwell's grave.
What are you talking about? Father, I don't understand.
You were the cursed child of the Maxwell family. The daughter with the cruel alter ego. The cursed daughter born into the Maxwell family every few generations. Everyone must die.
Oh shit. We failed that because I wasn't paying attention. Like, I was watching the cutscene, but I didn't realize that we went into panic mode there. My B. But what a revelation.
I envy
I actually didn't know that.
your brilliance. Your wealthy family. Everyone must die. You've gone crazy. Talking to you won't do any good. Sorry, how rude of me to forget, since I was the one who made you crazy.
Father?
Alyssa, you're not my daughter. You're the daughter of George Maxwell. Maxwell. I was
I'm
jealous
ready
of
this
him.
time.
So to make him fall, I dug you up from the Maxwell's grave.
What are you talking about? Father, I don't understand.
You were the cursed child of the Maxwell family. The daughter with the cruel alter ego. The cursed daughter born into the Maxwell family every few generations.
I think it's wild that Maxwell's her dad, and he's like, "Fuck it, you gonna die."
But I loved you as if you were my own daughter. I never thought of you as a tool to harm anyone. So I infected the statue with bacteria to make him go crazy.
Father!
Goodbye, Alyssa. Hurry and leave. This building is going to blow up.
What?
Wait, Father!
Everyone must.
Oh, come on, not another one.
You're not my father.
Lie down.
Got him with that shotgun. Yeah, Hale is absolutely not the dad of the year. That's... We're probably going to get an ending movie, but that's the end of the chapter. So this is them digging up Alyssa out of the grave. I'm gonna assume this is Philip and Hale.
I'll get him with this.
Do you know what you're doing? Digging up the Maxwell grave?
Think the curse is real? It's pure absurdity. The curse of the Maxwells is just an old wives' tale.
Yeah, that's Philip and Hale. Also, the mouths were out of sync entirely, even on, like, my PlayStation. That's not a stream thing.
It's hard, isn't it?
They did it to themselves.
Everyone's dead, and it's all my fault.
Maybe so.
It would have been better if I had died.
I'm not going to die.
You can hear
It's not that
Bates a little
I
bit.
died there once already, you know. Well, I guess I've got to get rid of those zombies. It's not gonna be easy.
What? Well, I guess I gotta get rid of those zombies. It's not gonna be easy. Like, Corey is such a shit, dude. She's just like, damn, I'm ready for that fucking thunder rod. She don't even give a fuck about them zombies. Ooh. Maybe so. Ooh, woo. That was... I enjoy the first two chapters a lot, but I really hate that third chapter. I've never played that far. I always get to the hospital and then I would get too lost and not be able to figure it out, which in hindsight it's piss easy compared to the last one. Jeez. So here's the thing. Keep in mind with Clock Tower 1. Clock Tower 1 is pretty much this gameplay, but a little bit more straightforward. Clock Tower 3 is an entirely different experience for the most part. Like, we actually control the character. There's limited combat, and it's got some wild ass scenes in it. So I think whichever game we go with, we're going to have a pretty good time. Can I see the... Yeah, I can't see who voted for what. Well, here's the thing. Scissor Man. Clock Tower 1 is shitty graphics, guys. I recommend it. Give it... Clock Tower 1 has charm. Clock Tower 3 actually looks pretty decent, but it's wild as fuck. I think given that we had a tie, I'm a push for 3 on this one. That way we can get a whole new experience going. It's going to take me a couple minutes to get that set up. If I can get some of it started now. Yeah, though I will tell you, Paul, Scissor Man, this is the only game that doesn't have Scissor Man, like in all the Clock Tower games. So... Oh yeah, well, like, I'm not going to be able to speed through Clock Tower 3, though Clock Tower 3 was the only one that I'd actually ever beaten. I'd never even played Clock Tower 1, aside from a very brief emulation stint. I don't even think I got out of the prologue on it before I did it on stream. Gotta get the case of games here. Good news is Clock Tower is actually right at the beginning pretty much, so we're in good shape there. I technically have 2 copies of Clock Tower 3 now that I think about it, because I think the copy that I have up here also has the disc in it. So look at that, even if we have one that doesn't work, we have 2 copies. Because I bought this one right before the Rona, and before they started marking these games up by several 100%. So this beginning cutscene, at least the first little bit of it here, shows off them digging up Alyssa from the Maxwell family grave. Alright. So I think we're good there. Let's take a couple minutes. I'm going to hop off camera. I'm also going to cut the